Tall, Dark, and Irresistible, the Tall, Dark, and Sexy series, Book 2. Written by Erika Wilde. Narrated by Lia Langola. Chapter 1. When a woman used desperate and proposition in the same sentence, it was a good indication that he was potentially dealing with someone a little unhinged, or he was about to get lucky. Either way, Leo Stone was intrigued. Leo looked up from reading the phone message that Heather, their receptionist at Prestige Car Services, had thrust at him the moment he had walked into the office. Did she really say that she was desperate and that I'm the one who had to pick her up from the airport and that she had a proposition for me? Or was that your creative interpretation of the conversation you had with... He glanced back at the paper for the woman's name. Peyton Bishop? Heather laughed. I swear that message was written word for word, and she even sounded a little, well... Crazy? Eric, his good friend and business partner, supplied as he stepped out of his nearby office and leaned against the doorframe, an amused smile quirking his lips as he added his 2 cents to the discussion. Or maybe a little mentally unbalanced, or psycho? Heather rolled her eyes at Eric's exaggerated descriptions. No, she sounded a little awkward and uncomfortable on the phone, like she wasn't happy about the fact that she was being so pushy, but it was very important to her that Leo was her driver. Did you mention that I no longer pick up or drive clients around? At one time, he and Eric were the only 2 drivers, but over the years, their company had grown exponentially, and they now employed enough full and part-time chauffeurs to cover their fleet of vehicles, which gave them more time to focus on building their corporate clientele base. Yes, I told her all that, but it didn't matter, Heather said, tucking her dark brown hair behind her left ear, which also flashed the new engagement ring her boyfriend had recently put on her finger. She was very persistent. And you did also tell her that it would be far cheaper for her to use Uber or Lyft for a ride from the airport instead of using our car service? He asked, wanting to make sure this woman, Peyton, knew what she was getting herself into cost-wise. Their cars were high-end in order to cater to wealthy businessmen and customers who preferred a more luxurious ride, and they paid the price for that comfort and indulgence. Yes, she said again, this time with exasperation for his excessive interrogating when she knew her job. I gave her a quote of what it was going to cost. I'm telling you, she was adamant that Leo Stone be the one to pick her up. But if it's something you really don't want to do, then I can always get one of our other drivers to stand in for you.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?